Imagine stepping onto an NFL field for the very first time. The lights blazing, the crowd roaring, and the entire city waiting to see if you're their new hope, or just the next name in a long list of quarterbacks who couldn't carry the weight. That's exactly where Shedeur Sanders stands right now. The Cleveland Browns have officially entered the Shedeur Sanders era, but with that excitement comes a complicated challenge. How do you unleash a quarterback with pure electricity in his veins without dimming the spark that makes him special? As Sanders prepares for his first NFL start against the Raiders, the Browns' coaching staff knows they're walking a tightrope. He's young, he's fearless, and he's got that rare playmaking swagger. But that same swagger can lead to trouble. He's dynamic, but he's also risky. And in the NFL, risks don't just turn into highlights, they can turn into turnovers. Orange and Brown Talk host Dan Labb broke it down simply, saying Sanders needs to tighten things up just a bit. He mentioned that on Sunday, Sanders has to be smart, avoid unnecessary sacks, take the simple throws, get the ball out fast, and don't stare down plays that just aren't there. In other words, play like a quarterback, not a superhero. And that right there is the dilemma. The confidence that makes Sanders must-watch football can also be the reason he ends up in trouble. We saw it in his short time on the field against Baltimore. In just 6 possessions, that's 6 drives, he threw an interception, nearly threw another, and even got strip-sacked. It was a glimpse into both the brilliance and the danger. Browns insider Mary Kay Cabot summed it up perfectly. She said Sanders can't walk into this game trying to be larger than life or attempting to write a legendary story in one night. Right now, he needs to walk before he runs. But at the same time, the Browns can't overcoach him. If they take away the instincts that make him special, they risk losing the very magic that got him here. Finding that sweet spot, that perfect balance, is everything. The Browns don't want a reckless quarterback, but they also don't want a robotic one. Former Browns quarterback Brian Hoyer pointed to one habit Sanders absolutely has to fix. He said the biggest issue is Sanders trying to escape out of the back of the pocket, something he got away with in college, but will backfire in the NFL. Hoyer even shared the advice Bill Belichick used to give him and Tom Brady: when you drift backward, only bad things happen. You're not Josh Allen. You're not Lamar Jackson. And Shedeur Sanders has to learn that fast. Hoyer explained that stepping up in the pocket is where Sanders will find success. That's where the vision opens up. That's where the timing works. And that's what this coaching staff will be hammering home every single day this week. The good news for Sanders? For the first time, he gets a full week of preparation as the starter. That's huge. That means the coaching staff can build the game plan around him, not around someone else. Mary Kay Cabot said they'll literally remove plays from a playbook that he doesn't like and emphasize the concepts he's most comfortable with. They'll talk to him, tweak things with him, and design a Sunday plan tailored to his strengths. And let's be clear, Sanders has one trait that can change everything: accuracy. Cabot even said that when a quarterback throws the ball with the kind of precision he does, it can make up for a lot of mistakes. That accuracy is his superpower, and the Browns plan to lean into it. So now, as Sanders gets ready for his Las Vegas debut, everything comes down to balance. Can the coaching staff guide him without restricting him? Can they teach discipline without taking away his creativity? If they get this right, this could be the beginning of something special, not just for Sanders, but for a franchise that has spent decades searching for their guy. But if they get it wrong, it could become yet another chapter in the long, painful book of Browns' quarterback struggles.